Today we're in for a little bit of a treat, okay? Weber dropped off this guy behind me a little while ago, and this is the Weber Searwood XL600. It's a nice big boy. Now this is a pellet grill, so it means it drops pellets onto an element that creates both heat and smoke at the same time, okay? This thing is like a spaceship. It's incredible. Just look at the little control panel over there. We can set temperature, time, it shows you how many pellets are in the hopper. It's insane, okay? Now to get it done properly, I think we've got to smoke different things to different temperatures. Now we've got a leg of lamb, a whole chicken, a big piece of beef rump, and a pork loin on the bone. So we're going to bang all these in the smoker at the same time and simply smoke them until we get to the correct temperature and serve each one with a different sauce. So today you and I will learn how to use the Weber Searwood properly. I'm going to season it with my special secret little spice rub: cayenne pepper, paprika, coriander, bit of cumin, salt and sugar. Simple. So the king of steak sauces must be bearnaise sauce, okay? It is my wife's absolute favorite. Around birthdays and sort of special occasions, I can trick this woman into doing anything with steak and, almost anything, with steak and bearnaise sauce, okay? For that you need fresh tarragon, and this is quite scarce, it's not everywhere, okay? So we grow in our garden, it's flippin' delicious. If you have a little small patch in your garden, grow some flippin' tarragon. So to make this, it's actually quite easy. You will probably split the first batch, but you know, keep on going. It's like amazing. This is family of hollandaise, so in the same sort of group of sauces, hollandaise, bearnaise, and then all the derivatives, but this is the king of steak sauces, so check this out. So for this sauce you will need, that's 3 shallots finely chopped into a nice big pot. With that I'll add like a little pinch of chopped garlic, just a nice little stick of tarragon, and then a little bit of thyme. So we just keep them on the stalk because we're going to take them out a bit later, okay? Then white wine vinegar. Now classically you're going to need tarragon vinegar, but it's sometimes hard to find, so you can actually make your own at home. You can stick tarragon into good white wine vinegar, pop it on the shelf, but either or. There you go. And then good white wine. Now remember, if you don't want to drink the white wine, then cook with the white wine. So a good lashing of white wine. Good. And we pop this onto the heat to reduce. Now you might be thinking to yourselves, hey man, are you going to reduce that sauce on this new incredible Searwood? I'm going to say no, don't be silly. Weber also dropped off a brand new flippin' big Genesis with a flame on the side. So now I can saute and braai at the same time. What a joy. We are now going to reduce the shallots, white wine, vinegar, garlic and thyme until it's just about dry. Okay, so this wonderful mixture smelling like strong and acidic and delicious. Let me go. The vinegar, canada. That's what I call it. It happens every time. We'll let this cool now for a little bit before we finish the sauce. So we've removed the whole tarragon and thyme, and now we're going to take this tarragon, the fresh bits, and we're going to just quickly chop it up. Also don't chop it too fine, I like it to be quite coarse in the sauce. And you know what we're going to do now is going to be mildly controversial, okay? And you can go read your La Russe restaurant, or you can give me a hard time on Instagram after this, but I promise you this works like a bomb, okay? So this is the hard time. Now usually when we go to a restaurant, yeah, we take some of this reduction and we strain out the shallots and the garlic and stuff because we want it to be smooth, okay? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it in because I love the texture of it, okay? And this is the way that I sort of learned how to make bearnaise. The other thing I'm going to do that's really sort of against the norm is I'm not going to make the bearnaise over a double boiler. I'm going to knock it straight on the f***ing heat, okay? Because great texture. So it's quicker, it's delicious, great texture, it works like a bomb, okay? So if you split yours, okay, it's not me, it's you. Mind you, I might still split this one today, then I'll be the laughing stock. So let's see. So I've got 300 grams of butter that I've clarified, and I'm going to use 1 egg yolk per 100 grams of clarified butter. So yolks first. Now these wonderful white eggs comes from my own hens just over there in the coop, my gulls. There we go, great stuff. All right. And now I'm going to add just like a drop of water to this. Okay, the pot is cooked, also obviously cooled down now. All right, I'm going to add my yolks and I'm going to whisk it in. Yolks in and I'm whisking. Okay? And there's not much heat here. Okay, right. I'm going to turn down the heat. Nice and low. And I'm slowly going to knock this over the heat. I'm going to work fast so we don't make scrambled eggs, okay? You can see we're picking up like a little bit of steam off the eggs now, which means that they're busy cooking. It's thickening up perfectly, okay? Look at that. I'm going to turn the heat off now. And now we start with the joy. So heat's off and we add butter slowly. Let me show you in the front here. Look at that. Okay. Wonderful sauce. All these little bits in. All this tarragon, okay? A pinch of salt, a squeeze of fresh lemon. Holy shit, it's like the best thing. Acidic, herbaceous, wonderful little licoricey flavor from tarragon. Man, this, okay, is why the French rule the world of sauces. So we cook this big piece of rump to 65 degrees Celsius, okay? It's incredible. No sealing, no nonsense. It was just the rump and the spice rub, okay? So let's see what happens. So look at this beautiful juice. We're going to use some of that as well, okay? And let's take a light sharp knife. We're going to carve it super thin. Now this is on the thin end, okay? And as we go deeper, you'll see that there's more pink meat. But can you see that? Oh, there we go. That's a bit of pinkness already. But can you see that smoke ring that we got off this this pellet smoker? Now that is a thing of beauty. We'll use a bit of this wonderful meat juice on this meat as well. We serve this wonderful slow cook rump with some bearnaise in the center for you to dip in, and some more on the side.